Hi friends. I know you're like, what are you doing here, Cheryl? It's not Thursday. Well, I promised you the full classroom Thursday. I feel that at the beginning of the class I got really wordy. Like we're talking about the chakra, we're doing the mudra, and that's all great and all, but like on the East Coast it gets really late, and I don't really want to keep our friends too late at night, so I want to give you guys the full class. And I wanted to do it when I had time this weekend, so here I am. What's up? All right. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to go back into all of the talk about the chakra because if you want to know more about it, go to the live from November 13th. You'll find out about the chakra, you'll find the mudra, all of the stuffs. But now we're just going to come on to all fours. All right. We're going to start with our knees wide, big toes together. Bring your hips back towards your heels and extend your hands coming into child's pose. Allow your hips to press towards the back of your mat and just sink back. Maybe if you had a long night last night, maybe you're rocking your forehead side to side on your mat, giving yourself a little massage in the third eye. And then when you're ready, we're going to make our way into, come on to all fours. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Press your toes in towards the mat. Let your stomach drop. Pull your heart through your shoulders. Shoulders are nice and wide and pulling back. You don't have to do that. I'm just showing. And stomach drops, and then tuck your booty up towards the sky. Look up towards the sky with your eyes. Feel the stretch of your neck. And then on exhale, release your head down. Roll your spine up towards the sky. Push the floor away. Tuck your booty underneath you. Pull your abs up and in. All right, go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Keep on going with your own breath. Now, when we're doing our cows, are we like rocking side to side on our hands? Are we pressing into all four corners of our hands? Right? So really think about pressing to all four corners of your hands. And we are going to tuck the left foot behind us. Press into those hands. Both hips are facing the mat. And then keep that left foot flexed and lift the left foot. Keep your shoulders back, away from the ears. Pull your heart through. Hips are equal weight. And breathe. Pressing equally into both hands. Not collapsing in those shoulders. As I was saying last class, this is our kidney meridian. Which correlates with the sacral chakra. Keep pressing away. Keep lifting that left heel higher. Keep it flexed. And release. Sit back into your child's pose. Maybe flip your palms upwards, bringing your thumbs towards the edges of your mat. Feel that stretch after being on your hands. All right, hands back onto the mat. Let's come back onto all fours. Remember, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, right? Right. All right, now we're going to tuck our right foot back behind us. Make sure our hips are both facing the mat. Not, one is not opening up. Well, it is when I'm looking at you guys, but both facing the mat. We're pressing away. We're not collapsing in the shoulders. We're pressing away. All four corners of those hands. Pressing into the mat and lift that right heel. Shoulders away from the ears. Pull them back towards your hips. Pull your heart through. Pull your abs up and in. Breathe. Turn your right big toe down towards the floor so we're not opening the hips. This is our hypothalamus and metabolism. And release. Great job, friends. Come to sit back on your heels. Roll your wrist. One direction. Opposite direction. Starting to build some heat. But we've definitely been on our wrist a bit. And we have a little bit more. All right. So, coming back onto our all fours. We're going to lift our left leg again. And we're going to kick our butt. So, how vigorous you're kicking your butt is up to you. Maybe you're vigorously kicking that butt. Maybe you're slowly. Maybe you're just holding it out again. Whatever works for you, friends. The sacral chakra is about enjoying pleasure in one's own body. It actually means where you dwell within yourself. That's what the word actually means. Spa means self. Sthana means dwelling place. So it's where you dwell within yourself. So how do you make yourself happy? Do that today. And release. All right. So yogi's choice. You can take In between these sets, a child's pose. You can sit back, maybe clasp your hands together, open your heart, bring your knuckles down towards the floor, palms together. And release. Shake it out. All right, we have one more side. I'm gonna grab a sip of water on the way. But just as always, your friend. I am a chatty patty. All right, so let's lift the right leg and kick your butt. Remember, shoulders away from the ears, both hips facing that mat. Not collapsing your shoulders. I'm like, hey Cheryl, this kind of feels like an arm workout. Well, if you're really engaging and pressing that floor away, yeah, you'll feel it in your arms, friends. Gauge those abs. And release. Just chilling there, friends, in your child's pose. And when you're ready, let's come back onto all fours. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog, our very first one. So, taking this moment and just walking your dog out, feeling a stretch. All right, come up high into your tippy toes and tippy toe your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Take a deep inhale to a flat back. Then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Really release down. Feet are hip distance apart. So hip distance is take two fists. You can slide between your ankles. Every breath, you are bringing your legs a little bit more straight if it feels right. But like bottom up towards the sky, crown of the head, down towards the floor. And then give me a slight bend in those knees. And slowly roll up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Yeah, all the way up to standing pose at the top of your mat. Emmett's joining us for some morning yoga today. Thank you, Em. All right, I'm not going to give all the cues for your Sunday. You know your modifications. Feel within your body, your dwelling place. What feels right? All right, hands up towards the sky. Dive down towards the floor. Lead with your heart. Inhale to a flat back, crowning your head towards the front of the room. Exhale, plant those hands. Step or jump your feet back. Take your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Press your hips forward. See your thumbs. Exhale, dive all the way back down. Go. Inhale to a flat back. Bring those shoulders back. Really extend your neck. But tuck your chin. Exhale. Plant those hands. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Take your flow. Oh, to be old and crackly. All right, from here, right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. And we're going to drop our left knee. Untuck your left toes. And we're going to bring your left foot towards the back right corner. And we will take both hands to the inside of the right foot and walk them towards the front left corner of our mat. And then maybe, if it feels good for you, maybe that front right foot extends. And we use our hands to press our hips so they don't fall towards the left. We keep them stacked as they were. So having those hands as resistance. And then walk your hands back in. Bring your hands so they're right in line with your right knee. And we're going to just bring your right foot straight out towards the side. So now our hands are underneath our shoulders, like we're almost in on all fours, but our right leg is extended out towards the side. All right, and from here, flex that right foot, lift it for 1, lift it for 2, lift it for 3, lift it for 4, and the last one. Wonderful. Inhale, pull your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, bring your hips back towards your left heel. Inhale, back up. And we're going to keep your left hand where it's at and take your right foot right behind your left foot on the mat. So we have left hand, left knee, right foot all in one line. Now, if you're feeling super shaky, bring your left foot to make a little kickstand underneath you. And ta-da, problem solved. But if you want to challenge yourself, try to keep everything in that one line. And then, from there, flex your right foot. Start to lift the right foot. And maybe you bend the right knee and grab the right foot with the right hand and press your hips forward. the foot. Bring it back down. Bring your right hand down. Swing that left leg around if it went out. Right left knee underneath the right hip. All right, from here, tuck the toes. Lift the knees. We're going to come into bear. We're going to step the right foot back into a plank. Left foot into a plank. Right knee comes in. Left knee comes in. Left foot steps out. Right foot steps out. All right. And then bend your knees. Press back, downward facing dog. Left foot up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. If you need to help it, go ahead and help it along. All good. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. Drop the right knee. Right foot comes to a diagonal towards the back right corner. All right. So, you friends, you can just walk your hands off the front right corner and keep hugging your left knee in through the center line. So, making sure we're not getting too wide in that left knee. We're just hugging it so it's staying with the rest of our body, with the exception of our head and the torso that's enough. And maybe, just maybe, you want to extend that left leg. Keep that foot flexed. Use your hands to press so your hips are staying aligned with your knees. They're not leaning towards the right, remember. Using your hands. All right, walk it back in. Bring your foot in if it went up. And then we're going to just bring it out towards the side. Remember, we're in all fours, but our right knee is under our right hip and our left leg is extended out towards the side. And we're not collapsing in our shoulders, we're engaging our abs. And we are going to lift the left leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, step your left foot behind the right one. Make sure you don't have a lot of obstructions around your mat like me. I am a bad example for yoga. Coming into our modified side plank. Remember, you can take that kickstand if you'd like. Pressing the floor away. Maybe, just maybe. We'll definitely want to lift that top leg. Maybe you reach back, grab the foot, press those hips forward towards the left side of your mat. Extend your neck. And release. Left hand comes down. Left knee underneath the left hip. Right knee is underneath the right hip. We tuck the toes, coming back into our bear pose. We're going to step the right foot back. Left foot back. Left knee bent forward. Right knee forward. Right leg back. Left leg back. Press back. Downward facing dog. Step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Grab a sip of water, and I'll meet you at the top of your mat. Grab a block if you need a block. We are about to do our 25 Kundalini frogs. So, feet make a V. So, for ballerinas out there, first position, right? And then we're going to come onto your tippy toes, keeping those heels together in that V. Engage your abs, shoulders back, and then we're going to bend at the knees and come into a little frog squat on your heels. Now, use your block to touch the floor if you need it, because we're going to open the heart, and then we're going to exhale, forward fold over straight legs. I'm going to move the block so you can see, but keep your heels off of the mat. That's one. So inhale, heart pulser. Exhale, 2. Keep on going your own breath. And then your last one, just hang. You don't need to be going as fast as me. Should be take it with your own breath. All right, friends, wherever you're at, meet in a forward fold. Deep inhale, deep exhale, let it all go. Come up to a flat back, and we're going to plant our hands and step our left foot back and drop your left knee. Have your blocks available if you need them. And we're going to bend into the right knee, but don't let the knee go past the ankle. We want to make sure we're keeping ourselves nice and safe. So bend the knee, pull the heart through. And then from here, we're going to tuck that back foot coming into a runner's lunge in this pose. And we're going to inhale, pull the heart through. And then exhale, forward fold, nose to knee, over your right leg. Now in this pose, we want to turn our hips towards the left side of the mat. Think about turning the hips towards the front of your mat. And then bringing your nose to knee. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Pull the shoulders back. Look up towards the sky. Exhale. All right. From here, walk your hands or those blocks forward. And we're going to come high onto the ball of that left foot. And lift your left foot, coming into your standing split. And then, once you have that left leg lifted, once again, try to turn those hips towards the mat. Bring the nose to the knee. Flex the left foot a little higher. And now, let's go ahead and maybe we open the hip towards the left. Keep your left hand at the left corner of the mat. And maybe you reach back with your right hand, coming into candy cane. Bring the crown of your head closer down towards the floor. All right, release the hand down. From here, we're going to bend the right knee. Bring your left knee behind the right knee. And we're going to look back up, pull the heart through, shoulders back into a little squat. So, and then exhale, shoot it back up. Inhale, tuck it behind, look up. Exhale, shoot it up. Last one. Sound effects up to you. All right. Drop your left foot at the back of your mat. Plant those hands. Step the right foot back. Bring your left knee into your bear. Bring your right knee into the bear. Left foot back. Right foot back. Take your flow. All right, left foot up towards the sky. Swing it through to the top of your mat. Remember, if you want, give it a little help. Grab your blocks. And start with our right knee down. And then just think about shoulders down the back. Drop those hips. And breathe. Connect with your breath. Remember, last time we stopped here, we just finished our frog. So we were like, and now we might be there again. So this is our opportunity to reconnect, right? All right. Tuck the back foot, lift the knee, pull the heart through, take a deep inhale. And then exhale. Nose to knee. Remember, hip, turn it towards the left. Inhale. Shoulders back. How low can you go? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. From here, hands walk forward. You could take those blocks. I'm just moving them so you can see me. Bend the back knee so you have like some launch. You know, you have to. Then let yourself launch. Once again, sound effects. Maybe that doesn't, you don't make the sound of a whoosh. Maybe you have like a boing, you know? Do your own. This is your practice. Maybe there's no sound effects. That's cool too. So starting with our hip down, turning that right hip in, bringing our nose as close as we can, shoulders away from the ears. And then we'll open up. Right hand stays in that right corner of the mat. Maybe we reach back for that right foot. This is completely optional, friends. You could just stay there and your standing split. And just hold it and keep on trying to bring the crown of your head down towards the floor. Because we're all going to do that, right? Yup. All right, release that foot. We're going to bring right knee behind left knee. Shoulders pull back and open the heart towards the front of the room. And then exhale, shoot it up. All right. Bend it down. Boing. One more. Then I will cut that noise. Zip-oo. All right. Drop it at the back of your mouth. So we're going to have a lunge. We're going to step our left foot back. And the right knee comes in this time. Left knee in. Right knee back. Left knee back. Take your flow. Or you could just go press back into your downward facing dog. Totally up to you. Maybe a child's pose. That's cool too. All right. Step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Press your hips forward. See your thumbs. Lift up through your spine. Really feel your fingertips going up towards the ceiling. And press down through your toes. Nice strong mountain pose. And then bring your hands back along your side. Take a moment, sip of water, and then grab your block, book, whatever you got. And we're gonna place it on our mat. And we're going to stand on either side of the block, but you're gonna stand on your tippy toes. And your block is going to support those tippy toes. All right? And we're gonna keep our knees the hip distance apart the whole time. And our hands could be at shoulder height. And we're going to lower, 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 lower. Keeping our weight over our heels. Pull your belly button up and in. And then when you get your booty down to knee height, come back up. So, back is nice and straight. As you can see, I was kind of like leaning forward, so lean back. All right. And one more. Oh, yeah. All right, remove your block. And make sure it's no longer a barrier. Shake those legs out. Maybe another sip of water. And we'll keep on moving. You ready? Now let's go. Hands overhead. Going right back into that mountain. Exhale, dive down towards the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands. Step or jump your feet back. Take your vinyasa, or we'll meet you in downward facing dog. Delivery person. That's another good thing about doing this at night time. No delivery people for the dog to bark at. That's alright though. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Go up into your high lunge, crescent warrior. Pull your palms back. Palms face each other. And we're going to bring our left hand forward. Palm facing the right side of our mat. And then right hand back. Palm also facing the right side of our mat. Extend through that left leg. Let the right hand drop back. And then open up into warrior two. He wasn't a delivery person. He was a friend for my son. Flip your right palm up towards the sky. Reach it forward. Tip it back into peaceful warrior. Get lower in that right knee. Feel the stretch up the right side body. All right, from here, we're going to bring maybe one of our blocks to the inside of the right foot. Your left foot is still parallel with the back of your mat. Press into that block with your hand. Press your hips to the left side of your mat. Lift the left hand up towards the sky. All right. Now, step your left foot in one step, like we would for like a pyramid. So we get a little shorter step. And then we're going to take our block one step in front of our foot. And then come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot. And then maybe you lift up off of that left foot and you straighten your right leg. And, hold on, I have to come down off of the block, friends. I'm way too high. And you flex your left foot, pressing those hips still towards the left side of your mat. Open your heart towards the left side of your mat. Flex your left foot. All right. From here, bend the right knee. Drop back into your warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Serve your body forward over that right leg. And come into your triangle pose. Hips keep on pressing towards the left side of your mat. All right. Take your gaze down towards your right foot. Hopefully your block is still there. We're going to turn both hips towards the mat. And then turn your left foot so it's facing the front left corner of your mat. And we're going to place the block underneath your left shoulder. Come up to a flat back. And you're going to take your hand on your right hip and press that right hip. Press that right hip in. And maybe you take your gaze past the right shoulder. And you keep rolling your right shoulder back. And try to keep that left heel, both heels, pressed into the mat. And if it starts to lift up, you've gone too far. We got to come back down some. But where are you today? All right. Rolling back down. Bend the front knee. Come up onto the tippy toes of the left foot. Move the block. Step your right foot back into your plank. Left knee comes into your bear. Right knee comes into your bear. Left foot comes back. Right foot comes back. And take your flow. Or not. You can take a downward facing dog. That works too. Left foot, bring it towards the top of your mat. Come up into your crescent warrior. And then right hand comes forward. Palm facing the left side of your mat. Left hand comes back. Palm also facing the left side of your mat. Maybe the gaze starts turning to look at that left big thumb. Like you're giving yourself a thumbs up for good job. Left hand drops back. Open up into your warrior two. Press your hips towards the right side of your mat. Shoulders back. Get into that left knee. Take your left palm, reach it forward, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Lower in that left knee. All right, and coming back forward. Bring your hand onto the block. So, starting by coming into an extended side angle. Press your hips towards the right side of the mat, right? And then we're going to hand on your right hip. Step your right foot in. One step to shorten the stance. Block. One step in front of the left foot. And we launch our right foot. Flex the right foot. Turn both hips towards the right side of the mat. Turn your shoulders. Stack the shoulders. Stack the hips. Flex the foot. Maybe the hand comes up towards the sky. Deep breath. All right. Drop it back. Warrior two. And if you fall out, you fall out. How many times have you guys seen me fall out? Like a bazillion. And you've probably seen me a bazillion more. It's okay. It's fine. It happens. Straighten that front left leg. Abs up and in. Serve your body forward. And then bring your left hand down onto the left leg, wherever it lands. Right hand up towards the sky. Twist through the torso. Triangle pose. Gaze down towards the left foot. Take your hand, that block with you. Right foot's going to turn towards the right front corner. Turn the hips down. If you need to step that right foot in some, like we did for the half moon, half moon, do. And then right hand underneath the right shoulder. Remember, left hand on the hip. We're going to take that left hip, bring it around. And then maybe we start to twist. And look over that left shoulder. Keeping that hip in, keeping both heels down. And release. Bend the left knee. Plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. We're going to come right knee into bear. Left knee into bear. Right foot back. Left foot back. Press back. Downward facing dog, or take your flow. Do what feels right for your body today. Maybe a child's pose in there. All right. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. And we're going to come right into our warrior two, facing the left side of our mat. But don't worry too much, friends. We're not going to stay here too long. So turn both toes to the outer corners of the left side of your mat. Hands on the hips. And then we're going to sink down. So our heels are in, and our knees are going to track with our toes to those left corners into our goddess. So hands can be cactus. And we're going to take a deep inhale. Explode into your star. Inhale. Explode. Inhale. And explode. And we're going to bring our left foot in one step. So shortening the distance. Left hand is going to come on the left leg. And we're going to take our gaze towards our right hand. And we're going to start moving our left hand down the left leg. We're not going to put any pressure on this left leg, but we're going to keep looking at our right hand as we travel down. And maybe we bend the elbow. And we're going to twist our right shoulder back and our left shoulder forward towards the left side of our mat. And come back up. Cartwheel those hands down. Step your right foot back. Just take your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So that pose was called Turiyak Tala Vrksasana, swaying palm tree pose. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Coming right into your warrior two. Don't worry, friends. We won't be here for too long. Because we're going to turn both feet towards the outer corners of the right side of our mat this time. Hands on the hips. Press ribs forward. Heels in. Making sure we're in alignment first. Knees track in line with those toes. So, as you can see, I gotta sway down. I get into it. I'm let me make sure my body is all facing the right directions, because sometimes it's not. And we just need to feel it out, right? So deep inhale. Exhale, start. Inhale. All right. Step the right foot in this time. Feet are going to be turned inwards just a little bit wider than your hips. All right? We're going to keep the right hand down on the right leg this time, and the left hand up towards the sky. And we're always going to keep our head looking at that left hand as we start to travel. No weight in that right leg. Down that right leg. And maybe the elbow bends. Maybe we start to bring our right shoulder towards the right side of our mat. Open the left shoulder. So we're opening our heart towards the sky. Keep your legs straight. And come up. Great work, friends. All right. One more flow. Taking it down to the floor. And we're almost out of here. So let's get into it. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, dive down towards the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Taking your flow. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. We're going to drop the left knee and then untuck your left toes. And then hands stay on the floor. And we're going to just pull our heart through, coming into lizard pose. So in our lizard pose, we're hugging the outside of our right shoulder with the inside of that right knee. And we're pulling our heart through our shoulder blades and our shoulders down and back towards our hips, like we have been doing. And if you would like to go further in this pose, you can bring your blocks over, you can come down onto your forearms, keep hugging that shoulder in, keep dropping those hips, and then pulling the heart through those shoulders. Yeah. I should probably be more up here. All right. Wonderful. And then come back up. All right. And from here, keep your blocks handy. We are going to, like we did at the beginning of class, maybe have your blocks to help you. We're going to bend into it, and then we're going to back off and flex your foot. And maybe we start off, we just flex this foot. We're going to hold and keep bringing your hips in line with your mat, not going off the left side, in line. And then come into it and back off. And maybe when you're flexing one time, you let that heel travel forward, travel forward, travel forward. And when you can't go forward anymore, maybe you stuff a block underneath you to support you. And you keep your body upright. All right. And slowly coming out of it. All right. Take a moment. Go back into your downward facing dog. Shake it out. Walk it out. Whatever you need. Whatever stretches you need. After that. And then we're going to bring our left foot to the top of the mat. And drop the right knee. Untuck those toes. Maybe we bring our blocks. And we bring, first we just start off, actually, no blocks. First start off, hands inside of that left foot. And just hug the outside of your left shoulder with the inside of that left knee. And let those hips drop. Pull your heart through your shoulders. Breathe. Maybe you do want to bring those blocks around now because you want to get deeper into the pose. But always starting off and just see where your body is today. You can always back off or go deeper. All right, coming up. Surround that front leg. And we're going to bend into it. And back it up. For the first time or whenever time for you is a stretch. We're keeping that right hip inside our mat. All right, roll through the left foot. Pull your heart through. Exhale. You guys know how to breathe and move. Just do it. And when you're ready, when you feel that you've rocked back and forth enough, go ahead, come into it. Maybe. Maybe you put a block underneath you to support you. Definitely keep your body upright. And come out. All right. And we're going to come onto our stomach. So move your block. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Fingertips are directly underneath your shoulders. Your elbows are going to be along your side. Toes are untucked. All 10 toenails are pressing in towards the mat. Press into your hands. Pull your elbows in. And just pull your heart through. Pull the shoulders back. Pull the elbows back. Breathe. And come back down. Bring your left cheek onto the mat. Bring your hands along your side. Palms face up. Big toes are touch. Heels are fall open. Just take this moment. Be in your dwelling space. Be within you. I don't know if you guys seen the movie Happy Gilmore. I mean, why not? But he goes to his happy place. Where is your happy place? Svadhisthana invites you to go there. All right, let's roll onto our left side. And we're going to bend our left knee and bring our right knee right over it. And we're just going to open into a clamshell, keeping our heels together and our big toes together, and then close it back again. Inhale when you open, exhale to close. One more. onto your back. And we're going to grab one of our blocks. Now, the top knee that we were just lifting and lowering, put the block underneath that one foot. So the foot's going to stay where it normally would be for your bridge pose. And we're going to lift up into our bridge pose, but that foot's going to be on that block. Okay? So just holding here, breathing, pretending we have that imaginary block underneath us. And then we're going to lift the left foot and bring it down to the heel and lift it back up. All right, left foot comes down. Lift your hips. One last time. And lower. Move the block aside. Let the knees fall in towards the center. Feet can come wide. And just hang out here for a bit, friends. All right. Party's over. Let's come on to the other side. Cradle in your head. Right knee is in line with the right hip. And we're going to close our heels and our big toes. Point your left knee up towards the ceiling. Maybe left hand is right in front of your chest, pressing into the floor for support. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Last one. Rolling onto your back. Bring your block. Remember, block goes under left foot this time. All right. So we just start, and we're going to lift up into that bridge pose. Hips are up. Knees are squeezing imaginary block. And then we lift the right foot. Flex the foot. And we're going to lower. Twist the ankle and lift it back up. Lift it up. Bring it down towards the floor. Lift those hips if they dropped. And release. Move the block. Hug your knee into your chest. Rock side to side. All right, rock. Forward and back. Forward and back. And come to sit up. Flex your feet. If you need to, remove some seat bones, remove some sit bones. But make sure your legs are together and completely touching the floor. Toes are flexed up towards the sky. And we're going to bring our arms to shoulder height, and we're going to make thumbs up with our hands. And we're going to lean back so much that we can feel our abs pull, but our legs are staying on the mat. So, and then exhale, lean forward, thumbs over toe thumbs. So, and you're going to want to, at one point, put these arms down, but I want you to think, I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. We're going to keep going. Ready? Let's go. Keep it up, guys. You have this. Don't give up. Go to your happy place. Close your eyes. Go there. On your next exhale, go ahead and just fold over the legs. Deep breaths. Just let your head hang, let your hands hang along the side of your legs. Where you fall, you fall. Shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly rolling up all the way to seated. All right, friends. Making your way onto your backs. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then maybe, just maybe, extend that right leg up towards the sky. Bend it again. And then take your left hand, grab the outside of the right knee, cactus the right arm. Keep the right shoulder on the mat. And bring that left leg up and over into a supine twist. Gazes over the right shoulder. Coming back through center. Extend the right leg. Hug your left knee in. Right hand grabs the outside of the left knee, left arm. Give me that cactus arm. Keep that shoulder on the mat. Bring the left knee across to the right side of the mat. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your left knee back through center. Extend your left leg. Coming into your final resting pose, the best pose. Friends, I appreciate you joining me all here today. I'm going to leave you in Shavasana. I hope you go to your happy place. I hope your happy place extends out into your reality. The light within me honors and bows to the light within you all. Shanti.